How's it going, everybody? It's Rich Game here for another Black Ops 3 video, and today we're going to talk about an awesome class which you all need to, and I absolutely do stress, need to put on right now. You need to use this class. It's not one of those other silly, oh, welcome back guys to another best class setup. We're talking about a useful class which you can pull out when you're getting wrecked, when you've got poor teammates, especially when you're playing more of those objective-based gamers. We're talking things like domination, hardpoint, all those kind of ones. This class is actually going to really help you out, and I'm going to suggest it today. So basically what it is it's a class I'll show you on screen anyway. I've called it the anti-bullshit class because it literally is that. You can see how I've got all my different classes, I've named them all, and then I've got that one. And I thought I'd put that on because I was sick of people just, like, all the crap you get in multiplayer. It's really annoying sometimes. So what I did is I pulled out this class, and what it's got on it, it's got the dingo as the primary, and I've put on the red dot sight. That's only because I hadn't unlocked the ELO, so I don't know what the ELO is going to be like on it. It might be better, but you have to level up quite a bit, you see. So got the red dot sight on it, and I've also got quick draw. That's pretty much literally all you need for the dingo. It's so good, you don't need anything else. Obviously, given this is hardcore, it's obviously made it more easy to kill people, but if it wasn't hardcore, it's still quite easy to kill people with the dingo. So the dingo is just there to like mow down loads of people. If you got loads of people that are around flags, that kind of thing, you need to shoot something, or people, you need to shoot score streaks, whatever, cool, you use your dingo. That'll be your weapon to actually kill people with. Now, as a secondary, I've also put on the black cell, simply because it has more rockets than the XM53, whatever the other one's called, I can't remember. So the black cell, I prefer that one, using that one, and it's obviously lock on. The other one can be either, I think. So what I like doing is, for example here, they suddenly pull out loads of score streaks. So what I did is I used my rocket and I was destroying the Cerberus. Now, I was a bit of an idiot because what I've also put on my class is I put the lethal of a thermite charge, and then I put tactical of 2 EMP grenades. And you're thinking, okay, fine, why though? Basically, the EMP grenades are brilliant. Some score streaks, they'll disable them straight away. Other ones, they will temporarily stop them. I think, for example, the Raps, if you throw EMP grenades at the Raps, they'll stop. The Cerberus, I think it stops for a bit, but it also does damage it as well. So EMP grenades are brilliant for sentry gun, Cerberus, those kind of things, you know? So if you throw one of those, I think things like sentry gun, I'm not sure about sentry gun, but certainly I know that Guardians are destroyed instantly with them, so that's something brilliant. If they put one down near a flag and you can't get to it, chuck one of these bad boys, and yeah, you'll get rid of score streaks instantly. So those EMP grenades are good at stopping or slowing enemy score streaks. They're also good, obviously, at destroying some straight away. And while they're slowed down and they can't shoot you or do whatever, then that's the time to pull out the black cell and the dingo. At which point you can start shooting it. You can also chuck a lethal. I would chuck the thermite charge first, because what it does is if you chuck it on the score streak, it will come up with these hit markers, and it's sort of burning its way through it, destroying it. So it goes tss, 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 tss. And while it's doing that, you can then pull out your black cell or dingo and destroy whatever score streak or whatever you're trying to do. Okay, now, okay, that's a pretty good setup, you're pretty awesome, but you're not quite beasting it yet. So what do you do to make it a little bit better? Well, you add blind eye. Blind eye is good because if you've got enemy score streaks in the sky, we're talking things like, I think it just works mainly for the Wraith and that kind of thing. But just in general, I don't like being shot down by Wraith and other things, so I like having that on just as it is. Now, I then also in Perk 2 went for cold-blooded. This means things like Raps won't come for you, and as well, if it's being AI controlled, the Cerberus won't come for you either, I'm pretty sure. So all the ground-based AI score streaks will not get you, and I'm pretty sure that includes turrets and stuff as well. So very useful, and it means you can just get on with shooting people or taking out score streaks without them destroying you, you know, because I don't know about you guys, often when I'm trying to destroy score streaks and I don't have that on, it's sort of difficult because you have to sort of dodge in and out of cover because the thing might shoot you. For example, sentry gun, it will spin from side to side and it will shoot you, and then you have to, you know, dodge behind cover, shoot it while it's not looking, and it takes forever. Cold-blooded can fix that. Now, finally, I went for engineer. This is a must-have, in my opinion. Well, the primary purpose in this case is to show you where the enemy score streaks are, but also other things as well. I think it shows you enemy equipment, C4, all these different kind of things. But as you can see in the gameplay, there were sentry gun, Cerberus, and I wouldn't have been able to find them or see them, and I would have been, you know, the match would have been a little slower had I not had that on. So it's brilliant for finding score streaks and taking them down easily. This works brilliant. Things like Nuketown. Obviously, we're on Verge here, but you know, I whipped out the dingo again. Very, very good. This class is absolutely brilliant. I think I even went on a quad feed which I hardly ever die. I think this will be my second time now. So, but yeah, no, just EMP grenades are brilliant. And people, I don't know if we got to the end of the gameplay yet, but we did actually unfortunately lose by something stupid like 5 or 6 points, and that's only because I was focusing more on destroying the score streaks to get this video rather than trying to go for the objective. But no, this is if you're getting wrecked and you've got loads of score streaks up which are preventing you from getting flags and stuff, pull this bad boy class out and you're going to be doing really, really well. I assume other people have different variations and different preferences, so I'd love to hear them. I know some people are going to say, oh, this sucks. I like having the XM53. I like using rejack, all the whatever. If you like to use something different, then that's cool. But this is my favourite class. This is how I've adapted it, and I find it's very useful. Things like thermite charges can also be used on people as well. And also, if there are enemies on flags or on hard points, brilliant, chuck them down, and obviously they have to make a choice. Do they get off and live, or do they stay on and die, or come close to death? I've had to face that decision before. It's kind of difficult. Most of the time they end up dying anyway, so these thermite charges are brilliant for blocking off areas, preventing enemies from getting on flags, and that kind of thing. So definitely going to be very, very worth it. Hope you guys found this video useful. Let me know what you think. If you haven't checked out my recent videos, make sure you go and do so, and I'll see you guys on the next video.